Alright. Okay, so mission control. Let's see. What kind of science and exploration and money can we make today in Kerbal's space program? Hey, Garen Snell. How's it going? Sends data from around Kerbin. Transmit or recover. That's an interesting one. That's like a really basic one. Explore Kerbin. Go on an orbital spacewalk. That could be cool. What active ones do we have? Just some surveys and stuff. Sounds like a fun time. I think I might need to do a mission on my own though, without having to do anything else. Hey, Coffee. Jonathan Coleman. Hello, fellow Kerbal explorers, just like John Goodry. As we're gonna go a little bit farther this time than previously. So if we go out here, you can see I've kind of launched a few satellites on my own because I was bored on the other evening. So here we go. Hope you're in a good mood with some updates planned for the scenario editor. I haven't looked at it still, but to be honest, I don't know. We shall see. I have to look and see what they're offering, because really, I just care more about creating things more so than the scenarios. Hello, Sir Coffee. Gamer Dad times 10. But anyways, we've been going to the moon. We've landed on the moon a couple times, and I think I want to go farther. I want to go out to Minmus today and see if we can land there. So what we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and leave that. Do I have any leftover science? We have 80. That's not enough to really to buy anything. I think everything is 90 in this column. So here we go. Vehicle assembly building. We are going to build a lander and hopefully some other vehicles to get us to Minmus and things like that. How about Pluto? There's no Pluto in Kerbal Space Program. However, we don't have the technology to really go there reliably. At least how well I can play this. It'd be a nice hide some guest spawners in the metro station. They added barrier pieces so you can hide. You don't have to plant pots anymore. That's pretty good. Hey, D-Stills. How's it going? Yeah, I mean, we'll see with the update. Again, I have to watch it before I am able to give kind of my take on the whole thing. But it sounds like it's going to do pretty good. So we're going to bring a command module. Let's see here. I think I want some way to haul more Kerbins, right? Because we need some more people, right? Question. This doesn't really have another door, does it? So we can't even really bring that. Well, that's crap. This might be a solo mission for a guy and his rocket. Well, spoiler alert, Bo had a big grin for the entire stream as usual. I don't think I've ever seen her sad. Yeah, no. It's totally Bo. Can build a 747 to go into space? No, we're in career mode, so I can't really sit there and build anything obscenely ridiculous right now, but we'll see. Do I need a Miss Kerbin on the trip? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what we need. But first things first, we got to make a capsule that will actually re-enter and bring some science back, right? So, This is gonna be hard because I need 2 pods. I mean, I could just launch with 2 lander cans as kind of our thing, but I wanted to actually use a lander and do a multi-stage kind of operation. But it's almost not even worth it to carry that much more weight. So for now, we'll do something a little bit more basic until we can unlock some more parts to use. Let's see. Let's grab the last rocket that I use. So don't save this. Give me this. So this is a rocket that I used to get to the moon a bit on my own. It worked fine. You know, it had plenty of fuel to get there. And I'm thinking it might even have enough fuel to get all the way to Minmus and back. Because Minmus does require less fuel to land and take off from. So we might be able to just do that. What do you guys think? It might work. Getting home is overrated. Yeah, well, you know. Sometimes it's a good thing to do from time to time. Last time we played, you crashed on the moon quite horribly. Yeah, that's normal. That's called Kerbal Space Program. So I think this will actually work. I'm tempted to grab some solid rocket boosters though, just for the hell of it. Can you try and build NASA's rocket? I don't have all the parts, so I can't really build something super accurately like that. We're kind of more bare bones. Probably need a little bit more fuel. I don't think so. He left a Kerbal on Duna for 6 years. That sounds about accurate, I think. All right. Instead of just bringing more fuel, let's just bring more oomph to get into orbit, because in reality, that's like bringing more fuel. So let's grab that. We're gonna grab a few couplings. So. And we will be bringing the kickback engines with us. Ba ba ba. Jasper, the asshole cat. Okay, we got that. That's perfectly a-okay. We're gonna leave them at 100% thrust because we're probably gonna need it. And that should be pretty good. Good old Quill 18. I've learned so much and forgotten it all immediately. Yep. Don't forget my ice cream scoop. The ice cream scoop is with Sasadre. I think he's the one going to be piloting this vessel. It's basically, I should call this the ice cream truck. All right, so we have these two. So we'll drag that up to there. Now they'll probably burn out before the side liquid fuel because we won't be doing full thrust. We'll just have enough for some control, and we're good to go. I think we're good to go. So how's everyone doing tonight? Okay, always happy to see a lot of people in chat and stuff. So we have Jebediah Kerbin here. We're gonna throttle up to probably 1/4 just for control reasons, and blast off. You're doing awesome. Good to know, Jonathan and Jaren. Is it Garen or Jaren? Did I forget which way I said it last time. But either way, always good to know you guys are doing well, and always happy to have you along with us while we stream whatever game it is we are playing for the day. It's already 9 p.m. my time. Long day at work. Ashley also had to work late, so it was a fun day. Pretty good. Waiting for that Planco update. Might record some Overwatch tomorrow. Same old same. Yep. Sounds fun. Alright, let's start our gravity turn. No. More throttle. I want more vectoring. We need to go faster. No. We turned too sharp. Wait for it. Keep it going. Jebediah is such a pro. He will do a full 360 before staging. That's what he does. It's normal. It is completely normal. All right, what's our AP at? Not good. Not good at all. So we were able to recover the rocket. We're not going to be able to probably recover the mission. Oh, you enjoy some good old racing games, eh? I haven't played a good racing game in a long time. Nat since Beetle Adventure Racing for the N64 because that's class right there. Ground control to Major Jeb. This is Major Jeb. What do you need, Ed? Did I forget my sandwich again? Alright, so there is Minmus. So we need to really start attacking this angle so that we can be okay there. We all want Uther's Plays Diddy Kong Racing? Oh yes, totally. 10 out of 10. Best experience of any game. Oh, too far now. Alright. So we are doing pretty good. We're getting up there in distance. And misses over there. I totally went the wrong angle like a complete noob. But that's fine. One degree off. We can live with that. I'm gonna get that as far out as possible, and then we'll ditch this tank so it falls back into the atmosphere. And let's go ahead and just get out to a 3,000 meters a second orbit here. There we go. There we go. Flips are not usually good for altitude and some wingless to solid fuel boosters. And maybe if this doesn't work out, we'll find out. We'll find out. Do a barrel roll is basically what I did. Okay, so we are going to be a little late to the party. Or maybe right on time. Alright, so if we do that and burn for a good 2 minutes and 49 seconds, we'll be okay. Hey, J-Tix, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. As we prepare. I mean, you might come home. We might. You know, maybe we'll just move out there. It seems like a good one. I'm doing all right. Taru Loli Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Do you have any solar panels? No. Of course not. You don't really take too much energy, to be honest. You know, as long as we don't have SAS on, you can see our energy is 246 out of 250. We have a little bit of battery with us, so we should be fine for battery life going forward. If you think it's not looking good, you can always slingshot home instead, I suppose. Tori's your girlfriend. I kind of told her to come check you out. Oh, cool. Waifu acquired. Good job. Point. Alright, let's see if we can't get ourselves into a good enough position here. And blast off. So here we go. You do what you can. Well, thanks, Ed, for spreading the word. And also, welcome to anyone who is new. Always good to have you. Well, for a second, I thought you were calling Uther's babe. Oh, I'm babe. Don't worry. You're not getting confused. Okay, we are now past the node. Apparently, I didn't throttle up 100%, so I need to wait a little bit longer. There we go. You spread more than just words, huh? Yeah, well, puns, I suppose. What's the mission today? Minmus! We are gonna go get some ice cream. I think that sounds like a fun one. Stage view. We just need to burn like this for the next minute or so. Am I sharing? If I'm able to return home successful in our mission, yes, I'll happily eat it all. No worries. Alright, another 45 seconds or so. We are about not even halfway through our fuel tank. So, I have a feeling we are going to have enough fuel to definitely get on Minmus. Returning is going to be a little bit interesting, but the gravity is lesser out there, so it might be easier. Hey, Uthers, I can do something that nobody else can do. Play button. Okay. Huh, interesting. Roasted. Yes, Uthers knows how to use copy and paste. Alright, let's go ahead and get this out here. 3, 2, 1. How do I toss you a small donation? There is a super chat at the bottom of the chat there. There's also the sponsor button above the chat if you're at YouTube Gaming. Sponsoring is probably cooler because you get emotes and things. If you want to spam Nat Cats, you know, we have access to all the Nat Cats and also Uther's Russ. Toru Lowly Dragon has just subscribed. Thank you so much. Enjoy the ride on the coaster. Let's take a look here. Still think Mod should get free Nat Cats? I don't know. Ta-da! $2 donation from Taro as well. Well, thank you so much for that. The hamster is appeased, and will now go hide his sunflowers to save for later. Sucks to be broke. Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm such a weeb. Yeah, well, you know. Those who don't like him, Taro, can go ahead and leave. Hey, Elliot. Alright, so we're coming across here. We're about to enter the atmosphere, or not atmosphere, the influence of Minmus here. And we will start slowing down in just a moment. How's our battery? Oh, our battery's totally fine. Alright, retrograde. What if you don't know what that is? That's perfectly fine. Accelerate! We're gonna pull this into an orbit. Plenty of fuel. You guys thinking that we couldn't do this with the little ship that I already designed beforehand? Please. This is Minmus. Welcome. Hey, if there's on YouTube, they're playing Christmas ads. I'm sorry. What an interesting orbit. Yeah, we kind of came in at a different angle for sure, but we'll see. And boop. Just like that. So we'll come on down. Wow, we have so much fuel remaining. All right, since we are, where is it? Where's the place? Hold on. There it is. It's beneath us. All right, let's get a little bit closer. Probably 100,000 or so. We'll go ahead and take our first bit of science as we approach the wonderful ice cream planet here, or moon, you could say. Shooting stars with files and bins. Sure. Hashtag Fuddruckers. Oh yeah. Totally gonna get that Fuddruckers. Alright, let's go ahead and point retrograde. Check battery power. Battery's still perfectly fine. Turn off SAS. That's good to go. Go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and observe the goo. It's 25 science. We'll log some pressure data there and log some temperature data there. There we go. Go ahead and close that down. And here we go. We are gonna come in for a landing. Hopefully a good landing. We aren't moving that fast, to be honest. This is the gravitational pull of this planet is basically non-existent, so we're gonna come in pretty close. It looks like we're gonna land in one of the frozen lakes. All my years of working for NASA have paid off, basically. Like I could probably land this thing on the tip of the rocket. Let's see, is this charging our battery? It is. So as long as I sit like this, we will charge up our battery. I can constantly point retrograde. I'm gonna go ahead and spin us around to a vertical orientation here. Go ahead and deploy the landing gear in case something bad happens. I doubt it, but you never know. Now, in the long term, should we have a base on Minmus or the moon? Minmus or the moon? Who knows? I prefer the moon because the gravity makes rovers a little bit easier to deal with. But I'm sure some of you probably would prefer Minmus. You know, it's a little bit more of a foreign landscape. With the big update to Space Engineers that my dev seems to be talking about. So it looks like they fixed rotors and pistons. So they don't look like they're exploding blocks randomly anymore, based on the videos that I saw. Moon, so you can use it to get to other planets easier. I think so as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna ditch this lower stage. Oh, that's not very exciting. No, it's actually very exciting. It means the game will actually be playable, to be honest. Ditch it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ditch it. Ditched. We left it running. Here, let me just. Excuse me. Excuse me. There you go. Oh boy. Oh, that's one way to ditch a rocket. Patching my ship up. How about, you know what? You didn't even have to land to help me out there, guy. And you're just trying to claim all the glory of my ship. You couldn't even copy the left wing from the right wing. I'm just saying that, you know. No, you're fine. I appreciate the help. In fact, we're gonna be playing more Space Engineers probably Friday, maybe Saturday. I really enjoyed it. And that update that they're talking about is supposed to come out on Friday, so that might be a good time to play Space Engineers for sure. Alright, I'm just gonna let this thing come down a lot more because we have plenty of stopping power here. Any day now, this'll I didn't realize it's gonna take an hour just to get here. Did the piece of trash? Yeah, it must have despawned. I think it got too far away from it. If I'm around, I'll definitely come hang. Cool. Sounds good. I mean, our base is pretty operational, which is nice. Alright, 1,000 meters. Here we go. What's that dark spot? I don't know. Oh! It was exploded right out there. So it disappeared from our view, but it was totally there. What planet are we on? We are on Minmus, the moon of Kerbin. Coming down now. Let's see. You're so late. No, you're perfectly fine. Alright, we are about 100 meters here. Alright, we are at 50. And we are touched down. Just like that. Cool. So we are here on the surface of Minmus. Always good to see. And we still got plenty of electric charge, so don't have to worry about that. Gonna go ahead and get some pressure data from here. Some temperature scans done. Let's observe some goo. Yep, looks like goo. Go ahead and close our bay doors. We'll take a crew report. And then EVA. Boo! Come on, Jebediah. You can do this. Alright. So, let's see. EVA report. Good. Take a surface sample. Good. We're going to go ahead and plant our little flag here. Just like that. Tink. Perfect. Go ahead and call this first landing. So yeah, this is Minmus. For those of you who have not ever been on Minmus, it has even less gravity than the moon. As you can see, we can jump really, really high. Prepare the scoop. Yes, prepare the scoop. Ugh. How do you go up? What's the up key? Oh, shift. Okay, there we go. It's been a while since I've gone EVA like this. Oh, down. Grab and board. So we planted our flag. We've gathered some surface samples. Jebediah looks really happy. Sadly, there's not much else for him to do. We didn't bring any extra vehicle activities, or we're not setting up a base at this moment. We're just up here a good ways away from our home planet, which is all the way over there. And you can even see the moon. So, let us leave. So we're gonna go, I think, this way. Hey, Dragonfire, how's it going? Alright, we have already gotten enough momentum to just straight up leave the surface here. In fact, we're on too much of a trajectory, it seems. Will we live stream next Thursday? I don't know. That's going to be dependent a little bit on my schedule here. Leaving the wrong direction? Nah. Hold on. I'm just going to dial this back a bit. Hold on. We're going too fast. There we go. Let it bend and bend and bend and bend and bend. And there. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, we'll just tumble into space. Look out our little viewing port here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. So basically, we're just gonna speed up time a bit until we leave the influence of Minmus. We'll be playing Space Engineers maybe tomorrow, maybe a bit later, who knows. Hard to get to the planet, harder to get back. Good job. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go retrograde. And we're just gonna burn. Whoa. Hold on. That looked like a little bit of a shortcut. If I can just bounce off the moon. There. Perfect. So we're gonna come over here, slingshot off the moon, which will pull us straight into the planet. Sounds like a good plan. So here comes, that is Minmus there. Where is the moon? Oh, there's the moon. You guys probably can't see it. It's a little dark out here in space, apparently. Here it comes. It's by the sun now. And we are going to be swinging by the moon here. And it's pulled us quite nicely. And that's going to take us straight into Kerbin there. So we still had a half fuel tank, and we had plenty of extra fuel on our middle stage there too. So let's go ahead and point retrograde. We're fine. Let's see. Periaps is really, really low, so we're good to go. Gonna get rid of that. This is the part where we blow up. We have a heat shield. We're gonna be perfectly fine. Though we are coming in pretty steep, for sure. Alright. Look at that curvature. Looking pretty good. Pretty good approach here. Oh, there's a lake? Huh. Things you notice. This was a 30-day mission. I'm sure he's fine. He's not hungry at all. Oh, we're on fire. That's gonna melt the ice cream, I think. Oh, I think I just heard the lower stage evaporate. That's good. Cleaning up the galaxy a bit. And that is shrinking all the way down. Ah, you think it's gonna be a long, long time. It's not that bad. It's definitely hot. But nothing else is really heating up but the heat shield. And it's got plenty of ablative material there. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Alright. Coming in, we're just gonna rotate it a bit. We're gonna cool down now. Cooling complete. We're just gonna tell it to constantly point retrograde. Holy shit, just joined the stream and heard you say we're on fire. That could burn the ice cream. Yes, Sasadre. In fact, I mentioned to you earlier, we just got back from Minmus. And people were saying that we should have brought, we got ice cream from Minmus. And I said Sasadre would approve of this mission. So, this mission is for you, Sasadre. You can burn ice cream. I mean, you can melt it. You can burn it. Have you ever had fried ice cream? You can burn fried ice cream. Basically the same thing. Alright. Deploy shoot. We might have deployed that too late. Nope, we're fine. All the G-forces! that was exploding. Hey, Patrick the Fox, how's it going? Dear God, he's actually gonna make it. I know, it's almost as if I can play this video game. There we go. Splash down and recover vessels. So, we didn't have a mission to go to Minmus. I just decided to go there. You know, we got 578 total science from it, which is good. We didn't really earn any money. In fact, we just burnt a bunch of money getting there. But that's fine. That is fine. Jebediah is level 2, so that's good. Good, 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 good. All right, go to the Science Center. Let's take a gander here. We can go ahead and finish researching up this whole column. That leaves us with 300 science left, which is not quite enough to get 2 of these. So we have to get 1. And really, I feel like it's almost gonna have to be docking ports. Am I right? The Minmus landing was totally fake. Yep, totally fake. You can tell from the shadows and how they kind of all go at slightly different angles. All right. What to get, what to get, what to get, what to get. Science is always worth it. Tourist contracts are always available for money. Yeah. Ice cream is not a naturally forming substance in space, correct. We're gonna get some docking ports, because eventually we do want to make some things using those. Like get a space station. That could be our next task for a bit. And, I mean, we have $600,000, so we're not really strapped for money. And space stations, you know, you just need some probe cores, and you should be pretty good. Do we have any structural, like some really good structural elements? It doesn't look like it. Uthers is making a space station. You are scared. I mean, that's reasonable, really. I don't think we're quite ready for a space station yet. We're getting there. Crew capacity 4. Let's see. What mission would you guys like to see? What should we do? We can't quite set up a space station. We're not there yet. We have 1 satellite going to around the moon. We have 2 going around Kerbin right now, as you can see. We might need a few more. I don't know. Deep space wine. Deep space wine. You know all about that, Ed. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to mission control and see what we can get. Science data. Build a new surface outpost on Duna. As if I can do that, really. No, we're not ready for that. We're not ready to build a base on Duna. I only call him Edward when I'm very pissed off at him or something. Oh, okay. Edward. 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 Alright, this one. Build a new surface outpost on the moon. Explore the moon. Transfer any crew between vessels near the moon. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit on the moon. Go on an orbital spacewalk near the moon. tourists want to go to like Minmus, the moon. Minmus and the moon. Wow, these guys are needy. Really, really needy, aren't they? What's the advance on this? They're not even gonna give me advance on this. It's just like, good luck, if you win, you get a lot of money. I think we'll do the explore the moon. So we're gonna transfer any crew between vessels near the moon. We're going to rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of the moon and go on an orbital spacewalk near the moon. And we might as well land on the moon too. So I think that's fine. But yes, Dragon is correct. If you ask all the time, don't do that. Ed also kind of paid his way into it. Ed is just like, I'll sponsor, and you know, and he's also here. He's been here basically since we started streaming a lot. So, okay, we're gonna do this mission. I think that's a fine mission to do. When you become an admin, no biking, no smoking, no, what is that? I don't know what that is. But there's a lot of no things that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what those are. Oh my. Okay. Okay. So, we want a command pod, right? We want... You know, I need to test this real quick. I just want to see something. Transfer crew. No crew in part. Okay. Transfer crew. Transfer. To transfer crew. So he can still... Okay, so that is how you transfer crew. Okay, if I can transfer crew into this, then I think we can use that as our command module that we're gonna leave in orbit. So let's go ahead and recover this so we don't lose any money. And we'll see. We're gonna do an overly complex mission here. It's gonna be great. Trust me. We're gonna bring one pilot and one scientist. We're gonna see how this goes. This chat's making hungry. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so this will work. This will work, I hope. So we're gonna grab that. I'm gonna move it up a little bit because I want it to be a little bit more flush with the command module there. Because I just like clean builds and Planet Coaster. Super important for me. Okay, so we're bringing that. That's cool. We're gonna bring, of course, a heat shield, right? That's pretty much a requirement. So this is the section that's going to actually return to Kerbin. Yes. And in fact, if I'm doing it like this, then I'm gonna need a docking port up top. Instead of a parachute. Which means our parachutes, we're gonna go with 2. I'm gonna try and set them pretty high up there out of that heat range, and we're gonna see if we can't move it a little bit inwards. Like that. There we go. Hopefully if that's not blocking the door, it doesn't look like it. So there is the thing. What are the things? Transfer rendezvous, go into orbital spacewalk. Yeah. So we're not really collecting any science. This is more like a test for proper something. Something or another. Right? So coupling, we're gonna go ahead and get a coupling down here. And then we are going to build the lander like this initially. But in reality, we're going to stick it down here when it's done. So we're going to do that. Let's get our command module, our little lander. So we have to make sure to build this upside down. So we have that. Good. Let's get some engines on this puppy. See, those are monopropellant tanks. Guess we can use these. See, that's too wide now. What is this game? This is Kerbal Space Program. If we need a little bit more science, you can get some from each building on KSC for every instrument. Yeah, I mean that's something to keep in mind. I don't really like to hardcore meta game my Kerbal Space Program though. All right, let's see. Thrust is 2. Thrust is 20. How much thrust is this? This is thrust 60. And the ISP is 345. This one's 320, and this one is 315. So this one's still more efficient. Alright, so we're gonna attach these to it. Right, try and keep this in line. And I'm doing this so we get some more fuel on here. Without increasing our overall size too much, because we need to keep this thing within a certain size limit. Okay. The random guy and Dragonfire. You guys are definitely totally random. Hello, John Clark. I don't think I said hi to you. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have that. Let's go ahead and get some landing gear on it. And start retracted. That's a pretty nice, tight package, right? So we're adding about 20 in liquid fuel. So we basically doubled how much fuel this is carrying simply by doing that. So let's add. We're gonna have to add some fuel lines. In fact, there's probably let's see. We're probably going to be taking it from here and putting it more like that. Yeah, that's reasonable. We're disturbing the Lord. No, you're fine. Okay. So we have 4 fuel lines. And we will go ahead with a few engines. You just saw a new episode of Alpine Odyssey. Great look. Oh, thank you, Mike. How's the ship coming along? The ship is looking pretty good, right? I mean, this is our lander. This is our command module. To be honest, I think the lander looks way cooler than everything else, but that's part of the game. Alright, let's get some battery on it, I guess. Actually, battery or solar panel? Might as well just do solar panel, to be honest. There we go. That'll be good. What's my favorite game to stream? I don't know. Can you declare war on each other? Sure. Fight amongst yourselves for your own entertainment, so I have to do less work. I encourage that. Alright. So the question that I need to test is how long can this burn for? So we're gonna test this real quick. Let's see, decouple node. How do I switch vessels? You don't remember how to do that? Let's see, settings. Is it F4? No, F3? No. F1? No. How do you switch vessels? I forget how to do this. Switch to. Okay. Cool. So first things first. So the landing gear is long enough, and that's good. So this engine is not enough to lift this off on Kerbin at all. But I'm not sure if this is going to be too heavy for... I don't know, is this too heavy for the moon? What do you guys think? I don't think it is. And it has a really long burn time, which is pretty nice. Let's see, each one of these is providing half a killing and a thrust. No. Vehicle assembly. Don't think so. Should be good for the moon. Let me look at engines a little bit more. Like, we could use this. I mean, we were getting a quarter of our thrust, because we get more thrust in a vacuum. We get 2. So 2 per engine, you know, I mean, like, I think that'll be good. I think that's okay. We'll give it a test. Hoping for the best here, guys. All right, so we have that. That is good. Evening Wobbed in 74. So we're gonna bring Bob the scientist and Bill Kerbin the engineer with us. So everyone's loaded up down here, which is good. Let's see, what else do we might need? Death Star is built. That's good. Oh, always build your Death Star, guys. Here, I'm just gonna throw that in there. Actually, no, I'm not. Just a couple solar panels. Just so it stays charged. Alright, so if this is the only thing really returning and this is getting destroyed in the atmosphere, it means this needs some sort of return stage, right, to get back to the planet. That'll probably be enough there. Alright, and now we need to get everything to the moon. So that's our next thought experiment. So this is everything to come back from the moon and land on the moon and redock with itself. And before I forget, we need a fairing for it. Alright, so fairing. There we go. I think that's fine. Put the heat shield back on, and then boop, just like that. I'm definitely gonna have to check the staging once we're ready to actually do all of our moon stuff, but I think that's fine. It looks a bit like a club, you know, something you just hit a baby seal with, but you know. Welcome to rocketry. Alright, so to the moon. Let's see. All right, engines. Boy, crazy looking thing. Hey, Bubblegum, how's it going? Everyone is basically listening to Baron's chat at this point because for some reason my chat is going crazy. I don't know why. Alright, we're gonna have 4 boosters. And they're gonna be liquid fuel. Should work out great. nothing has ever gone wrong by doing this. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Actually, let's take this off, tell it to be four-sided. Not so good, your PC can't handle Planet Coaster. Oh, that sucks. Alright, aerodynamics. Let's, there we go, get some proper nose cones on these. These are 4 ballistic nuclear warheads, basically. And some engines. Just like that. Guess we'll add some struts. So we're gonna do an old trick. Basically, we are going to pump fuel from these 2 tanks into these 2 tanks, and then these 2 tanks into the center tank. And it is the most fuel efficient way to really get anywhere in Kerbal. So we'll go ahead and do that. So, let's see. We're gonna go straight over to here. And this one's doing the opposite. Straight over to here. And then this one to here. And this one to here. May not have started it, but I sure as hell will end it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Dragon and TRG, you guys need to calm down. I think you're scaring people away due to your randomness, so chill for a bit. We're gonna have some wings on here for control. And I think this will get us all the way to the moon. At least it should. I don't know how well it'll perform otherwise. Next live stream, me and you. How big is that? No, that's too small. Okay. Okay, place your bets now. Will this be able to land on the moon? And come back. Place your bets now. Place your bets now. It's a $36,000 spacecraft. I'm gonna make sure the planet's aligned real quick. Bubblegum is saying yes. Random guy is saying no. Can you blame him? Tell you what, I think that's perfectly where I want the stuff. Alright, let's load this up. We have our crew, Jebediah, Bob, and Bill, the 3 originals. Random guy is saying no, so here we go. We're gonna prove everyone probably right. Oh. Hold on, we need to make sure we're gonna do the staging right here. So, let's see. That one, and that one, not this one. 2 and 4. So these are gonna separate first. Then these 2. And then we'll probably pop the Farron. At that point, okay, there we go. Gotta make sure your staging is correct. Here we go, to the launch pad. Another night launch. It seems like all I do is night launches. All right, let's target the moon. 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Oh, she's heavy. Real heavy. Holy cow, this is slow. And we're starting to pick up speed. And we're gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter the higher we go. And we are pretty fuel efficient, so we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. And stage. So there goes our first two. So we are now on 3 engines. 3 engines for a little bit. We are still gaining velocity, which is good. And we have hit 10,000 meters. We're gonna go ahead and start rotating a little bit. I want to probably set up probably 70 degrees. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you guys a constant good view, but we don't have any lights on this thing, so it's actually kind of hard. You should be right. Well, we'll find out if you're right or not. Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. We definitely aren't accelerating that quickly. There's the moon. It is in sight. And we're about to get even lighter once we drop off these 2 other fuel tanks, right? We're already going 700. Apps is approaching 70,000. Perhaps a daylight launch next time. That would be ideal. I need to get better at that. I hope you guys just enjoy the silhouette with the rocket engine, though. Alright, there we go. Stage. "2000s A Space Oddity" theme plays. Yep. No, the rocket is slowly losing its wide pride and becoming thin. Alright, we will go ahead at this point, launch the fairing out. Just like that. Turn on our lights. I'm glad they're in a jet plane in space. I mean, I can tell you now, we probably aren't going to make it. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm hoping. I'm hoping for the best. We are carrying a lot of useless weight with this lander. How's our battery life doing? Okay. Yeah, you guys always arguing over there. Okay. Progress, progress, progress. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Faster, faster, faster. Yes, yes, yes. Get that AP out there. Is a bird's a plane? No, it's a space plane. Yeah, Team on Uthras get banned. Good strategy. Nothing could go wrong there. Alright, we are most likely going to run out of fuel. I will say this is most likely gonna be a fuel issue. I mean, we could add some solid rocket boosters to it, and that would just be just enough to get us up here. Alright, so we are very low on fuel. It'll be close. We'll see how this goes. And when we have fuel in kind of the right spots, we'll just be kind of curious to see how we move things around going forward here. Alright, so we are locked in, and our next burn is going to be in about a couple minutes here, where we kind of adjust our initial approach. There we go. Hey, you guys can see now. Adjusting, 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 and it's going to run out. Now we use this stage. Kind of finish the job a little bit. Well, I played The Sims 4. I'm kind of been thinking about it. I know Delay Designer's been playing it a bit, and okay, prograde, prograde, prograde. There it is. Okay, so we might still be able to do this. I'm still a little worried about our lander and its fuel and things, but you know, it's gonna be a close one. I have a feeling. All right, so let's head off over this direction. I don't know how we're doing this little curlicue here. A little scary that we're gonna do that here. Oh boy, that periaps. It's pretty close to the surface, for sure. Mom said to get off the phone. Aw. Oh. Bye, Mom. Okay. Let's go ahead and burn retro. Get into an orbit here. Now, the more round, the better, of course. But let's get captured first. And then speed up till we are closer to here. Do I like AC/DC? Yeah, AC/DC is fine. Go ahead and accelerate this down. I feel like our moon periapse is not quite right. Like, it's a little close. We're cutting it a little close. Adjusting. 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 There we go. That works. Alright, you have a good night, clan. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and point true north. And we will try. And boy, do I mean try to land on the surface now. All right, you guys. We're gonna transfer some crew. We're gonna transfer. We're gonna transfer Bill. We're gonna go ahead and control from here. All right, Bill, you have your spacesuit on. You, my friend, are going to make this. I promise you. All right. And decouple. Oh. And I totally done fucked that. That's fine. That's fine. That doesn't really affect it a whole lot. Whatever. Could have gone worse. Totally accidentally did that. We'll just switch to the correct vessel this time. Alright, Bill. You're alone in the dark. Nothing can go wrong. We're just tumbling towards space. You don't have the ability to have SAS, so we're gonna have to do this very manually. In fact, we're gonna turn on fine controls here. We're gonna walk it through it, Bill, okay? Here we go. I should have probably used the pilot for this, shouldn't I? Alright, so we're gonna come down and then we'll probably land on the light side of the moon. Just finish a second run through Skyrim. Oh, well, that's cool. Yep, Uthrius is about to kill pretty much his whole crew now. As our lander and command module split here. Oh boy, oh boy. Really should have brought the pilot. Why'd I bring the engineer for this? We're gonna land in the crater. I have a feeling that's our best shot. This is so hard to control. Come on, don't rotate. Alright, cool. So we're gonna come in to probably about there, and we're gonna have to probably do a full burn. These thrusters are not strong enough, I have a feeling. Alright. If nothing else, our lander looks cool. Alright, Bill. Can you walk this up? He's getting directions from Jebediah. He knows what he needs to do. He just needs to complete his task. Radar altitude is not yet in there. All I hear is the keys of a keyboard being abused because Uthris is being Uthris. That's totally fine. Keyboards, who needs them? Ooh, pretty. How much fuel we got? What's our fuel level like? Under half. Well, not actually, not quite half. That's fine. That surface getting closer, isn't it? We are, let's see, almost 1.5 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers, you know. Very stable at this point, which is good. That ground is slowly rendering out. I think I need more. I need more power. We're almost 1,000 kilometers from the surface. Is our radar kicked in yet? Nope. Alright, we are falling basically vertically now. Guys, that looks so cool. Look at that. Radar is still not kicked in. Am I in 10,000 meters? Have I been reading this wrong the whole time? Come on, radar. Where are we at? We're at 2,000 now. Okay. How's the slope looking? Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's so nice. That's a screenshot. We're a little off center from vertical, but that's okay. We can kind of correct that as we go. This is really hard without SAS, guys. Like really hard to control this. You can hear my key clicks probably. We're at 400 radar distance now. 300. Come on, ball, stay right there. 200. I'm gonna have to throttle up a little bit more. 100. Oh my god, we're right there, right there, and engine cut. No. Retard. Retard. Alright, our little lander has succeeded. We have a little less than full tank here, which is kind of poor, but we'll see. We just need enough fuel to get us docked back up to our thing there. Go ahead and EVA. Bill, first time of him being on the moon. I'm gonna go ahead and take a surface sample. Pretty good there. Let's see. Transfer any crew, rendezvous, go into orbital spacewalk. That's fine. Gonna take an EVA report. No, you haven't lost yet. We have to make it back. Now's the hard part. Alright, Bill, you're gonna turn off the lights. There, guy. Now to try and figure out how to dock with this thing. It's moving very fast. Okay. Think about it. When should we go? Is the question. Because if I go too late or too soon, that's the thing that's going to screw us. And we have a very narrow window. Because I don't know if I have enough fuel to accelerate us all the way out to there. But we'll find out. We're going to have to wait a bit, though, on the surface. I would say there. Alright, here we go. There's no way this thing has enough thrust. Just no way. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you guys could still win. I mean, our target is going so much faster than us right now. Like, it's one thing to deorbit and land, but it's another thing to go back into orbit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need a lot more speed than that. The window that we're going to have is going to be so poor. Target position at intersect. Alright, we need to get these closer. be that intersect 1 or 2. Whichever one happens first is the one we're going to go for. Five kilometers. Okay, that might be workable. Let's take a look. Oh, we can't add maneuver nodes. Okay. Because he's not a pilot. He doesn't know how to do that. Alright, so we're coming around. We're going past its intersect. It'll start catching up with us again. Hey, Tryhard Monkey, how's it going? Welcome to this thing. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, to be honest. So that's going farther. That's going closer. .5. Still 1.5. Oh, there's 1.4. .8.543. Okay, so I think that's probably the best I can do there. Now we're going to need target, because when we get about here, we need to make that difference between us as low as possible. So you can see the target is going a lot quicker than us now. So we need to go and speed up. Never mind. Do I need to go slow down? Now we need to go back towards the target. Get these things to line up a little bit better. This would be so much easier if I had nodes and like flight paths and things. Nope. Alright, let's get closer. And then I'm just gonna kill our velocity compared to him. And we'll see how this works. Here we go. I need to basically use up all my fuel now. Get this to 0, and then we're just gonna float towards it once it gets close enough. 4 kilometers is not bad for eyeballing it, to be honest. And there. There we go. Whew. We wasted so much fuel, but that's okay. So, closest we get is 0.7 kilometers away from each other. So let's head over here. So you can see it's right above us. We're gonna come together, come together, come together, come together right now over me. All right, and all right, kill velocity. Okay. Where is it? Is that it? I think that's it. So let's float on over to it. About 10 meters a second. New Uthers' dumb log would somehow come to kill my bed idea as the happy music settles. Now where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, yeah, it's right there. Oh, crap. Crap, 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 crap. I passed it. Look at it. It's right there. Isn't it beautiful? Now the hard part. We don't have any RCS fuel, so I'm gonna do this the old school way as well. Alright, let's go ahead. Stop here. As much as possible. Alright. So, I need to go up. I need to go like vertical compared to this thing. Right? And then we'll move over and then go south. So we are gonna go up. Do 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 do. Where'd retrograde go? Retrograde? I'm still going up, buddy. Where the heck did it go? Set as target. So we want to go just right above it. Confidence fills your soul as sadness pours from the outside. It's just like being on betting on racism horses. Yeah, bet against Uthris, you lose every time. Don't you know that? Hey! 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 Something's happening. Bill? You did so good. So good, Bill. Alright, so. Alright, Bill, you gonna go ahead and grab this and board into your wonderful vessel. Funny thing is, we didn't finish the mission. We're in high orbit. We needed to be in low orbit. So technically we may have succeeded in the battle, but we seem to have lost the war. Let's go to the shallow side real quick. I'm gonna see if I can't glitch this thing a little bit. Hold on here. Alright, so Jebediah, you get to go EVA. Let's see, transfer queue, Jebediah, go back up to there. And EVA. Space let go. EVA report. Space just above. I mean, if nothing else, we'll get science for this. We're not getting credit for the transfer crew. Alright, Bill, you're going back there. Transfer crew, Jebediah into that. Got it. I was going to undock and maybe give it a go and just redock and see if that kind of did it. But I don't think it's worth it. We have some science. We set out on a separate mission, I think, than what this is. We need to rendezvous two separate vessels. This is technically a package. So I think that's the problem. So what I'll do is we need to launch two missions to the moon and actually meet them there. And then swap crew and then bring them both back separately. Alright, well that's good. That's a experiment well here. So let's go ahead. We're gonna drain the tanks all into a singular one here. There we go. And then we are going to take all the fuel from the lander, put it into our get home stage. I think it was a tie. I think it's a tie, guys. We are going to control from here. Jebediah is back in command of the pilot seat. And with that, we will be leaving the moon. Did something just explode? No. Okay, good. That was concerning. You just think Uther's faked the entire moon landing? Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. He's an asshole. You want to go to Elo? I don't know if we have enough to get to Elo. At least not in this vessel. This vessel's dead. Alright, let's go ahead and shut off these engines. There we go. And into space we go. We may have failed the mission, but we learned a lot. We learned that Uther still can do rendezvous without maneuver nodes. I can still dock just fine, even without RCS. So if you think about it, I think we won. Retrograde, please. Alright, let's get some separation from the moon so we don't get caught up in it again. There we go, and let's go. We're probably going to get caught up in the moon again, thinking about it. We're going to need some more separation than that. There we go. Perfect. Yep, nothing important, just another fake moon landing. That's pretty much how it works with us. But one, we know the lander works. And I'm surprised at that fact alone. I was not confident in that lander being able to kill its velocity and actually function at the same time. And re-rendezvous back with this. So that by itself is a bit of a feat. And a cliche ending towards a bet, yep. How much Kerbal space program do I play on the channel? I only live stream it every now and then. I do just general creative things, though. Alright. Welcome back to the surface. We're going to try and land with the lander. It was an interesting bet, and I'll give you guys that. Yes, not cat indeed. If this lander gets too hot, we'll just have to undock it. But hopefully this is creating a bit of an air cushion for us. Lander's getting hot. It's getting quite hot. Planet Coaster vids are awesome. Well, thank you so much. Looks like an atom bomb. Looks like death from above. Yes. And of course, Bob. The normal view you want to see when you're sitting in a airliner kind of cab. Flames, darkness, a little bit of the planet. Breaking through the atmosphere, and it looks like we're going to be able to recover the lander as well. Kind of rare to be able to do that. Is it going straight to Japan? Yep, that's actually that's the Space Center right there. We just flew over the Space Center. Oh boy. It's taking a while to slow down. Need my Oran High School Host Club? Of course. And we are coming down the mountain where she comes. Wow. Well, we'll get some money back for this. And we've gotten some science. So it's not a complete waste of a trip, I don't think. And deploy chutes. I want to really make sure these parachutes will work. You subbed like 10 months ago? Oh, cool. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I just call that Full Metal Alchemist, you know, the manga. Alright, turn off SAS. This whole contraption looks so ridiculous. Cool, just like that. We have a good landing speed. So we will be able to splash down at 6-7 meters a second and totally survive, which is good. In fact, we'll shed some weight. We'll jettison the heat shield. There we go. There we go. And recover. So 330 science. We made some money, I guess, right? I don't know how. I think we're taking some of our science and putting it into funds, which is okay to do. It allows us to do more interesting missions like this. So, 330. We have enough to upgrade one more thing. Faha, Raptor. Hey there, guy. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Alright. Let's see. I want... What do we even get here? Some ladders might be handy, I'm sure. 2017 doesn't suck. No year truly sucks. It's all hindsight. Just keep working every day. That's all you do. I think that's the best thing anyone can do. Just work. Small hard point. You guys just want to make a plane? thinking a plane could be cool to make. Because we need a new one. Do I want supersonic flight? Or do we go and get advanced aerodynamics? Which one? Which one should we get? Supersonic or advanced aerodynamics? That's the question. Supersonic, says the random guy. How very random. Your choice. Whoa. That's, I didn't know there was a third option here. Supersonic. Sonic. How about I just flip a coin? You guys like a tie whenever I take a poll in chat, I swear. Alright, so heads is supersonic, tails is advanced. It is tails. So it's advanced aerodynamics. It was a trick. We got them both, but bam. We have spacecraft debris just like all over the freaking thing. Hold on. Any other on the surface? Not really. Fake Coin Simulator. That's a really good game. Came out in 2018. The graphics were pretty unreal with it. Alright, so let's go to the space plane hangar. Which we actually need to upgrade. Is that a cat you heard? Yeah. It's Nat Cat, man. It's all about the cat. Alright, should we... I guess we can upgrade the hangar. We can upgrade the runway. There we go. Now we can make bigger and better planes, right? So let's grab the MK2 cockpit. Look at that. Awful fancy. Get rid of the monopropellant on it. Make it lighter. And, do I not have a crew cabin for the MK2? It doesn't look like it. I have a cargo bay, which is essentially kind of what I need, but not at the same time. We'll use cargo bays to extend it out here. It's light. Close, 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 and close. How to comment, NatCat. Yep, only NatCat matters. Keep that in mind. Alright, aerodynamics. I think that's long enough there, right? That looks okay. Let's put some wings on it. Do we have any large wings here? So connector B's. I feel like I'm making the exact same plane as last time. Does it feel like I'm making the exact same plane as last time? Is that really what we want to do? What? Watch Uthris build something for hours? Nah, you guys never do that. And most of the time, you guys gotta go. Alright, so we have that. And now we need some wing connectors. Alright, and then we'll go structural B. There we go, and then we'll move it. There's one thing I'd like to see fixed the most in this game is Z-fighting. It's a little too much. Little too much. Alright, so we have all that. Then I'll move this out to there. And then we need the type A, I guess, right? That's the one we haven't used yet. And now we just move this in position. Do I ever leave college early, or do I go to every class? I mean, when I was in college, I slept through a lot. Like a lot. Alright, so we have that. Let's go ahead and get a new wing connector here. Kind of the final one. Okay, so I think that's a nice big wing, right? So is this what we want? Is this what we're going for in life? Go ahead and move this into position. Huh. Actually, let's get the fuel tanks on there for the large engines, right? Let's do that. Spaceship is we aren't building a spaceship, we're building a plane. Guys, plane. A plan. Alright, we're gonna build it above real quick, just so we know what we're working with. So bop bop. let's do aerodynamics. We need a engine thingy bob. One of these. Right? Because those are air intakes. And then we need some additional, right? Just to make the engine look a little bit more bulky. Right? Why not? We'll go ahead and move these in a bit. There we go. That's some proper intakes right there. Now we just need some engines to throw on here. Oh, look, afterburners. Nice. And then we will move it into position. Make a jet next time? Isn't that what this is? It's basically a jet. Thinking about it, don't like those. I'm gonna get rid of those. Alright, add some tails to it here. Some tail fins would be good. Do I have action groups yet? I don't think so. Let's see, fuel salad. We're gonna add one more on this thing. Damn thing. Because it just needs to be a little bit longer for this to work. Where is my intake? There it is. Now we use the move tool again. In line with the body and down, down, down. And then down back here so the fin stops coming through the actual engines because that looks janky. And then we'll go out until the fan is not coming through the window. Good. You just wanted to call it a jet instead of a space plane because that's what it is? Yeah, well. Suppose that's a fine statement. Alright, we need some struts here to hold this thing together. Because last time I made one of these, it kinda liked to fall apart. So we have some struts. There we go. You identify yourself as a space plane. Hey, you know, to each to their own, I suppose. So we're gonna have this just kind of click in there, and then we'll just shift it over. Fuel tank, I guess, I don't know. Would it look jakey if I did that? Like a little snub nose there, and then just looks a little jakey. Let's be honest. That looks jakey. Who's my favorite Kerbal? It's obviously Jebediah. There is no one else. How do I fix the tail? The tail looks not good. Do I do that? And just throw like a double engine on it or something? Where's the sirens coming from? It's totally coming from the game. Why are you getting tired watching an Uther's live stream? Because he's a boring guy. Screw it, let's what's a Kerbal? Life. Oh yes, the Jebediah Uther's fanfic. Great. Just what Uther's wanted to see. Alright, let's pump some fuel a bit. Replace. Alright, so we have all that. So all these fuel tanks will hopefully kind of try and share and auto balance themselves out, which is good. And what else am I missing? Am I missing anything else for this thing? I guess landing gear. We don't really have fancy landing gear, I will say. This could slice through the, yeah, it could probably slice through the moon. Alright, here we go. Test flight. We are totally... Don't tip backwards. Come on, I put the wheels far back. Screw it. Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Also, I don't like those tail fins. Revert to spaceplane hangar. So what I need to do is move these back, I guess, a little bit. Like 1, 2, 3, like to there or something. And then we're gonna get rid of these for now. And find different tail fins that I actually think look good. Never good. Nope. I mean, we could just have structural fins. I mean, I could just lock them from moving. Here, we'll just lock them from moving. Okay, test 2. All right. Oh, oh. Let me just try this again. I think the reason is because I wasn't in first person. Yeah, she's fast. Let's see if we can't turn it into a VTOL. No, that's impressive. It's really fast. I mean, can it climb vertically? Oh my god, it can. It's basically a rocket. Oh my god, it just wants to climb. How much thrust is this producing? 50 or so? That's not too bad. Oh, we lost an engine. Oh, lost another engine. Lost it again. Alright, we need to turn off the afterburners. And we're also entering a spin, which is never good. Gotta try and nose down out of this. We might crash. Hold on. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't flat spin. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Why does it want to do that? Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this isn't good. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Why is it flying like a brick? Flies fine right here. Alright, let's land this thing. It's not stable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pulled up too fast. This thing's so weird. Oh my god, it's impossible to control. It's impossible. Do a flip? I think I've been doing flips this whole time. We're just going to land at high velocity, it seems. And by land at high velocity, I mean try not to crash. Alright, we are going to deploy. Oh, crap. God, why does it do that? Why does it do that? Just stop. Yep, it's over. It's all ogre. Okay. I think I need to pull my weight forward. My aerodynamics need to go back. If I do that, how does this affect it? Make a plane as long as you can. Any longer, it might not work. To be honest, I'm surprised it can fly right now. Nothing else, it's really fast. I just want to see how fast I can go at this point. .400 meters a second. Make a plane as long as you can for an experiment. Nothing's impossible. True. I think this is the fastest I've ever made it to this airport. Fuck. Stalled it again. It's just too unwieldy. Alright. John says we can go faster the higher we are, so we're gonna go as high as we possibly can. And see what we can do here with this thing. Only the F-22 Raptor can do that? Yeah, well. This ain't no F-22 Raptor. Raptor's not even here right now. See, this is the same problem I ran into last time. And at this altitude, it's just uncontrollable almost. It's really weird. And it's actually going slower. I think probably because the air intakes aren't quite as efficient here. This high. Nailed it. Mm-hmm. There we go. This is probably the fastest we'll be able to go. If I just dive. Oh, the e-brake on that. Alright, we're gonna try and land it real quick. It's probably not gonna go very well, but we're gonna give it a good shot. Watch the F-22 Raptor on YouTube. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. That was a bounce. Hello, runway. Bye, runway. It's still flying. Yeah, that's not a good one. It's not a good plane. I mean, this plane here is just way better in terms of like its overall control. It's slower, sure, but like it's called Kerbal Space Program, but you're on Earth right now a lot. Why isn't it called Kerbal Earth Program? Because it's not Earth. That's Kerbin. So I'm technically still on Kerbin. Okay, here. My final thing is I'm going to try and fly under the bridge. Here we go. And I'm going to do it in first person view. Okay, so that's the bridge. Here we go. I lost the tail. If I went the other direction, I probably would have been able to do it. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I clipped the top of her tail. I'm gonna try again. This time I'll come from this side. I just had to get over and then over the building and stuff, so here we go. Nope. That's a tough angle. We got this. I don't want to go slower. This doesn't mean anything if I go under like at 40 meters a second, you know. It's gotta be full speed. Full speed or nothing. I didn't have fine control on for that one, so it's probably the problem. I'm trying to fly under this bridge thing. Alright, here we go. Ugh. We're broke. We lost the landing gear. The stream's actually pretty much over at this point. Not gonna lie. It's basically midnight. I need to go to bed. I need to go to work and everything. So thank you guys, whoever did subscribe, donated, become a sponsor. All those Nat Cats, of course. So that's basically we're pretty much gonna leave it here today. Have a whole bunch of emotes and stuff. Thanks everyone for coming out, and we'll see you next time we stream. And I think we'll probably be doing some more Space Engineers soon, and of course more Alpine Odyssey. So, see you guys.